TrainLead, an inspirational, visionary online training program for the educational leaders of tomorrow. TrainLead is an Erasmus Plus project led by 7 European partners. Course 3, Communication Strategies for School Leaders. Lesson 2, Communicating with Different Audiences Mindfully. Mindfulness means awareness and focusing on the present moment to be fully attuned to others' feelings and thoughts. Mindfulness helps to reduce stress and anxiety and conflict and increase resilience and emotional intelligence whilst improving communication in the workplace. In this video, you will learn some tips to deal with triggers that you may encounter even though you are good at mindfulness and empathy. Triggers are situations that seem insignificant in themselves, but create such a large emotional response that the response looks disproportionate to the situation at hand. Sometimes you might just blow up at a member of staff for their comments, or yell at students for saying something childish, although at other times you would not be bothered by these remarks at all. You can detect triggers by mindfulness, by awareness, attention, and self-regulation. The first step in dealing with triggers is identifying when you are triggered, when you lose self-control. When you identify what triggers you, you will gain control and not let it damage your communication. Physically, your body will alert you to triggers by changes in breathing, heartbeat, and feelings of nausea. Emotionally, you can have an outburst, or you may want to stay away from the whole situation. Your thoughts and value judgments that focus on the negative, like feeling like a victim or difficulty paying attention to the conversation due to blame or judgment, will also point to triggers. Triggers actually tell us a lot about ourselves, about our past experiences, about our perceptions and beliefs. As we have learned so far, mindfulness trains our attention, makes us aware of the present moment, helps us know ourselves better, and develops self-regulation. To deal with triggers, we can also use mindfulness, since better knowledge of our feelings, thoughts, and ideas will help us detect these triggers and help us better manage them. The practice presented in Search Inside Yourself is very useful to deal with triggers, whilst it can also be used to deal with any negative or stressful situations that are encountered. There are 5 steps in the Siberian North Railroad method. Stop, breathe, notice, reflect, and respond. The first and most important step is to stop. Whenever you feel triggered, you need to just stop. Being able to stop is a very powerful skill known as the sacred pause. This step will allow you to continue with the other steps. The next step is to breathe. Taking deep, conscious breaths will calm the mind and the body. Noticing is the next step after taking deep breaths. Apply mindfulness by noting the changes in your body, in your chest, neck, shoulders when you are triggered, and notice what has changed. Notice your tension. Notice the temperature. Make sure that you only observe the present moment without making any judgments. Understand that these changes are physiological, not existential. If you are feeling anger, think, I'm experiencing anger, not I am angry. The feeling is not who you are, it is how you feel. At this point, you need to reflect. Where is this emotion coming from? Is it rooted in your past experiences? Have you experienced it before? Is the feeling rooted in some perceived lack of confidence or some inadequacy? Think of the other persons in the conversation that trigger these feelings. Put yourself in their place. You should make no judgments, just observe it as it is. The last step is your response. Try to think of responses that will create positive outcomes and imagine the kindest response. Think of the last time you were triggered and how you reacted. Next time, use the Siberian North Railroad. We believe it will reflect positively in your communication with all your audiences. Thanks for watching.